Hey, today I want to just talk about how easy it is to make music without actually playing a real instrument, without having microphones, without knowing how to play music, without, doing any of that stuff, and just having like your software. You can do this with Apple's Garageband, and if you don't have that, you have Windows, a PC. There's a software that I used to use so much. It's called Acoustica Mixcraft. I love that. It serves all the same purposes. It does all the same stuff. What you can do is go to Window and open up musical typing. Acoustica Mixcraft has pretty much the same thing, and lots of other digital audio workstations are doing this too. So let me just show you what that does if you're not familiar with that. You press stuff. But I know you're thinking, I can't play the piano, blah blah blah. I'm going to show you if you just come up to the piano like a baby and you press on it. I'm going to be using my MIDI controller, but it's the same thing as musical typing. We're not going to know what we're playing. We're just going to press on stuff. So I've dragged in a drum beat loop, and if you don't know where to get loops, like every software has like packs in them with loops. I know Mixcraft for PC does, I know GarageBand has it. So many workstations have loops in them. If you don't, you can get loops for free on the internet. This is what this one sounds like. It's nothing fancy, but I just want to show you how easy it is to make music without knowing how to do music at all. So I didn't make that beat at all. I used it, and now I don't know what I'm doing with the piano, but we're about to make something cool. So what you'll want to do is make sure count in is turned on. You don't even have to have it on really, but just watch what I do, and you follow the steps, and you can have a cool. I saw this guy do this in high school, and he didn't know what he was doing at all. He was behind the keyboard, and he was just typing away and making all these different tracks doing this. So I'm gonna hit record, and I'm gonna get behind the keyboard, and I'm just gonna press different notes. They're not gonna sound good, but let's listen. I didn't like that. Sometimes you don't like what you do. I didn't like that either. I'm sorry. I want to go short. Okay, that's fine. It doesn't sound cool at all. It's a grand piano. I was using both of my pointer fingers. So, what am I doing? Here's lots of things you can do. You can change the sound, but that's not going to change the way that you played. I just changed the sound. It sounds all choppy and stuff. Here's what we can do to fix that. There's something called Quantize. Okay, we'll hit the one that best fits yours. What quantizing does is it ensures that every single MIDI note that every single thing that you've played lines up with the beats per minute per the song. It's great to do this with everything that you've played. You do this with every like green file. And so I just did, as you can see, and you can do this a little bit or a lot. This gets everything perfectly lined up with the metronome. So let's listen to it without. You can tell it's a little bit off. And now let's listen to it with. Now it should be perfect. That's the first thing you can do. But how can I make it sound cooler? You can click on this stuff, hear the notes. How do I pull that up? Okay. Double click on the thing that you want to change. I could even change this beat. I don't want to. You double click on this. I can grab something and move it. If you know anything about music theory, this would be great for you. Move the notes that you want to the different locations. Let's say I don't want to start on an F. We don't know what an F is because we don't know anything about music. Let's just start doing what sounds cool. What did I do over here? See, it looks like I'm doing F, C, D, D. And I want to do that again. F, C. And then I will quantize that to make sure it sounds decent. Well, yeah, it still doesn't sound cool. It sounds like a beginner played it. Well, here's what I can do. I can copy, edit, Apple C, and I can paste. There we go. This is just something that I had in my mind that I wanted it to sound like. I just heard this a little bit ago. If you sit here all day, you can make something really cool. And you can stretch out stuff. Bring it in. And create a loop. Now, I got one thing done. Let's see if I can track, duplicate track. I could add something in over that, and I could just keep it going. I can keep it going and keep making new things. See, and I didn't even know what I was pressing at the beginning of that piano thing. I was just playing around, but I just wanted to show you how easy it was. I can make another thing with the piano. I could just stop. I've seen people go like this on their pianos, and then they just start putting stuff where they want it. You can just sit down, watch TV, put the headphones on, and go at it. And have fun. Spend the whole entire day arranging stuff. Lots of people do this. Well, I hope you enjoyed watching this. I just did this for a little bit to show you that it can be done. It's super easy, and I know I just used like 3 different notes. It's nothing cool. It sounds like a kid. But I hope you enjoyed this video and you learned something. Thanks for watching it.